Welcome to the Quick 10 podcast, brought to you by Trac, focusing on all things FedCon and cyber defense from different perspectives and different personalities, all in 10-ish minutes. Here's your host, Derek White.
Welcome back to another episode of the Quick 10 podcast. I'm your host, Derek White, here from sunny Tampa, Florida at a CMMC event where it's been energy, it's been busy, you meet a lot of people, you network, and I'm sitting next to somebody who I met yesterday, Chandler. Thanks for joining me, man.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me, Derek.
Yeah. Chandler, you got a pretty cool background. It was fun catching up with you, or I should say meeting you last night at this event, and talk a little bit about where you came from. You are newer to the space, so walk us through that a little bit.
Yeah, brand new to the space. Grew up in California and ended up going to the military academy for football.
Wow, I was going to have people guess who played football out of these two
Oh,
at the Army.
yeah,
Chandler. The answer is Chandler. This is good.
So after ended up going to West Point, was in the military as an armor officer for 5 years.
Awesome. Thank you for your service.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
As a major, I was doing engineering management, so it was definitely a huge transition. I'm here at this conference on behalf of Zscaler. Just officially got out in December, so I've only been with Zscaler for a couple months now. So everything's new, and it's great. Just real quick, the reason why being at an event like this is really important for me is because already, pretty much every discussion I have with any prospect or customer is around getting compliant and CMMC. So if that's the case, I need to be at these events. I need to be learning about CMMC and kind of the issues that people are running into and the complications surrounding it.
Yeah, Zscaler's a great company. You've got a great team there. So you're learning from some good people, which is probably got to be very what would I call it, comforting for somebody who's a couple months into the space, transition into the civilian life, correct?
Yeah, that was definitely the kind of the one warning sign that people kept telling me getting out of the military, because you come from such a great team and it's such a team driven atmosphere. And so stepping in with Zscaler, I think I had a couple opportunities, and kind of the biggest thing that drove me towards Zscaler was I got the chance to meet pretty much the entire team, top to bottom on the federal side, and they were just incredible, and they've been incredible. They whenever I need help, whenever I reach out to them, there's never a feeling like they don't have the time for me. They're always willing to put something down and kind of help me out in the situation.
That means a lot. It really does. And we have a strong passion at Beryllium and Trac, and have for years. We've been around for 8 years. Anytime we could support veterans transitioning, it's tough, right? But it's a process-driven business industry, which is great. And a lot of times, you said team, trust, accountability, process is used. It tends to be a really good transition.
Absolutely.
But it is a different world. So but when you get into a good organization with good problem solving, but then you come to something like this, you're new to this. So you've been here for 2 days.
Yep.
Do you sense connectivity and an energy and collaboration at something like this that help you bring confidence to what we're doing here to protect the warfighter? At the end of the day, that's what we're doing, right? Is national security here. Did you see a lot of that yesterday through the engagements and the questions?
Yeah, I think it's also a lot of the driving factor on kind of why I want to get into the cybersecurity space, because it's essentially kind of accomplishing what people in the military were trying. It's very mission driven, and it's something they're driving to a greater good, which in a lot of industries it's not so much the case. It's more everything's profit driven, but having something like a greater purpose that you're serving behind what we're doing, that was really the thing that was so special to me for being able to dive into the space.
Yeah, no, I hear, and thank you. And I could tell because we had met at the after hour networking thing. And it was loud. People were there. We were there late. I mean, most times people they leave in an hour, right?
Yep.
We were there late because
We
people
closed it. We closed it down.
You keep talking. You keep talking. You meet. I don't know you.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to you in 2 years. And
Yeah.
after you told me about your background stuff, it was kind of cool. But to see someone that is a couple months into this, who you don't come with 10 years of experience
No.
in another product or a solution or consulting, and so that was cool. So I'm really glad we were able to connect last night. Thanks for hopping on. I know I kind of pulled you aside real quick.
Well, and just quickly to that, like I thank you, and I think like a lot of the kind of I've been able to speak to a lot of the keynote speakers. First, just thanking them for their expertise, and it's kind of the same thing I've gotten with my team at Zscaler, like openness to discuss, to help me out, like not give me the cold shoulder because you got better places to be, more important people to talk to. So to that, like I am really appreciative of it.
Love hearing that. Love hearing that. Well, you also won an award. I don't know if you know this, but you are best hair guest of the week for anybody we've had on, and that's a big deal. I used to have hair like
That's
that,
huge.
so I'm very jealous. That's great.
Wow.
Yeah, you'll get a trophy.
I can't
for
wait to
that.
tell
Or maybe a
my fans.
bobblehead. Somebody gave away a bobblehead to an
That's
event like this.
I'm honored.
Yes,
I am.
thank you.
I
Yes,
appreciate it.
That's a huge award. Huge award.
You know, because it has been that much time out of the military, I'm trying to spice it up.
I can't imagine.
I don't know if you can see. I got like a little mullet going.
Oh yeah,
Here, you know, I'm playing around.
I'm from
playing
Minnesota.
around with it.
I'm from Minnesota. Hockey hair, right? Hockey hair.
Okay.
They call that. That's a good salad right there. That's what hair is. So, yeah. So I'm jealous and enjoy it while you got it, man. No, that's cool. Well, thanks, man. Again, I know this is out of thin air. You're walking by and said, "Hey, come in, let's talk about what we talked
thanks
about."
for having
last
me
night."
on.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
great.
thank you, Charles. Well, cool. Charles Zscaler, thanks for being here. Looking forward to catching up with you. And again, this is the best part about this. We'll be doing these other events in the future, and we may pull you aside again, and then you'll probably have a lot more to share. More things that you've learned. It's gonna be cool.
We'll create a series out of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
hair,
Yeah.
Quick 10 podcast, and sweet hair. That'll be the no guest without sweet hair.
Perfect.
Be great.
Sounds good.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate it.
Thank you for listening to this episode, and make sure to subscribe to the Quick 10 podcast wherever you get your podcasts, and check us out on YouTube as well. For more information about Trac, visit our website at www.cuicktrac.com. That's CUICKTRAC.com.